Welcome to the LFC Transfer Room. I'm Jack. Today, we're talking a completed transfer. Ben Davies from Preston North End, £2 million reported fee, according to many outlets. News that broke during the middle of the West Ham and Liverpool game on Sunday caught a lot of people by surprise. There were rumors after injuries to Joel Matip and Fabinho that they were going to look at solutions to try and fix the short-term issues that they've had at center back after the long-term injuries to Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez, of course. But Ben Davies is not a guy that was picked by many to be the one that FSG and Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp would pick to be the guy moving forward. A bit of an under-the-radar guy, 25, has never played above the level of the championship and definitely has gone under the radar quite a bit. To get a better perspective on things, one of our guys at LFC Transfer Room, Chris, talked to Olly Dawes, a local press reporter, trying to get a better perspective on what to expect from Ben Davies. Chris, take it away.
Thank you very much, Jack. And as you can see, we are joined by Olly Dawes from Detail Digest. How are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Very busy end to the window.
Yeah, and that gives you a slight inkling and the thumbnail and the title to what we'll be talking about today on LFC Transfer Room. Make sure you subscribe right now. And if you don't, then you're missing out on some great stuff. So we all know what's been going on in terms of Mr. Ben Davies. We're recording this on Sunday night. Basically, Oliver, tell me what, from your perspective, has been going on.
It's been so weird because I think we all sort of assumed he would be going to Celtic on a pre-contract agreement and we'd get nothing for him, but he'd see out the season. Alex Neil said that Davis told him he'd be staying for the rest of the season and then probably moving on. So we all thought that was that. And then out of nowhere, the sort of rumours came through that Liverpool wanted him. Then a bid had been accepted. Then a medical was scheduled. And it just seems to have gone from 0 to 100 in a few hours.
Yeah, it's been mental because I've just come off obviously watching us beat West Ham United, and all of a sudden at halftime these rumours can't start seeping through. And obviously Ben Davies, I am familiar of him personally through Football Manager. But in terms of a Preston North End fan, what can Liverpool expect from Ben Davies?
I think when you look up Ben Davies and you see that he's a centre-back who's 6'1", you probably know that you're not getting a physical specimen. Like he's not Virgil van Dijk. Let's put it that way. He's not big or strong, but he's very quick, like glides across the ground, I'd say. He's very good at playing out from the back. Left-footed centre-back, which is all the rage in the modern game. Just reads the game really well, even when he's matched up against centre forwards who are bigger than him, stronger than him. You just don't really feel that he's going to be overmatched that much. His reading of the game and his positioning is so good that he just doesn't seem to break sweat ever. So I think when you look at the fee that's involved, it just seems like it's a no lose for Liverpool. Because even if he doesn't play a bunch of games, it feels like it's still going to be a signing that you'll make profit from.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of playing against elite sides, obviously, over his time in the Championship, he'll have played against some really, really good sides that have come up to the Premier League and impressed. So especially against sides like Leeds United, potentially, and Wolverhampton Wanderers, how has he played and how do you feel he would fare at a higher level?
You just feel like I can't really count that many bad games that he's had. So when Alex Neil came in, Davis had been on loan at Fleetwood and it felt like his pressing career was just never really going to get going. And then he sort of switched to play as a centre-back in a back four and has just never looked back since. I think he's been one of the best defenders in the Championship for a few seasons now, and nobody can really begrudge him such a big move to Liverpool. Like, the money he'll earn there, he's been ready for a Premier League move for a while now. I don't think anybody really thought it would be such a big move. I think they maybe thought it would be another Premier League team and then maybe take another step. But just what an opportunity for him. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's weird for us because I guess there's now a chance that he could in some games play at centre-back with Reece Williams, who is from Preston and is a big Preston fan. So it's just the idea of that partnership with Liverpool is unreal.
It must be massive pride in Preston, and I'm sure. What's the reaction of the fans? I mean, you all just sort of, obviously you were ready for him going to leave anyway. But for him to go and play for Liverpool is another massive step. What's the feeling amongst the supporters?
I think like there's been tweets just saying like when the rumors first came through of people saying that they've never wished like a player would leave more than this because it's just a move that you don't really hear about. Like how many times is Liverpool going to want to sign someone from Preston? Like it's just something that Preston players don't really get the chance to do because you even look at like David Nugent played for England when he played for Preston and his like big move was Portsmouth. It's just a completely different level to like anything that we've had in my time as a supporter anyway. So yeah, everyone's just so positive. So just, yeah, they can't begrudge in this move. Is once in a lifetime, really.
Definitely. And obviously in terms of a make weight, we're seeing 18-year-old Sepp van den Berg potentially going the other way. How much do you guys know about him and how much have you guys seen of him?
Not a great deal, honestly. I feel like I may have seen him in a couple of cup games last season. But we are short at centre back at the moment. So he should get a chance to play. It's just it does bother me a little bit that you've had so many defensive injuries and yet he's just not had a chance. He's just not been involved. Whereas Reece Williams was on loan at Kidderminster last season and he has been playing. So a little bit worried there, but yeah, good opportunity for him.
Yeah, and as I say, I think last season he was very shaky, Sepp van den Berg. I mean, especially in the 5-5 game against Arsenal. I was at that game actually, and he was pretty awful. I'm not going to lie. However, in the under-23s this season, it's been well documented that he's really improved physically, and maybe a move to the Championship will really, really help it, especially under a really established manager like Alex Neil. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on at such short notice. It's been really, really good to chat to you about Ben Davies and find out about him. So where can we find all your stuff, mate?
DeepDaleDigest.com, at DeepDaleDigest on Twitter. Had a lot of stuff going up about Ben Davies today, sort of a full profile on him, sort of his career at Preston and what Liverpool can expect from him. So hopefully that will give a bit of background about him because I know that he's not a big name. I mean, he's not even the first Ben Davies you think of as a footballer. So yeah, hopefully that'll help.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much for coming on. I'll pass over to Jack to do the outro. And from me, I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you, Chris. A great conversation with Olly. Again, you can get his stuff at Deepdale Digest on Twitter. How do you guys feel about the signing of Ben Davies? Do you like it? Dislike it? Too cheap? Not enough? Do you want another centre back on deadline day? If you want to read more content about Liverpool from deadline day and beyond, check out our website, LFCTransferroom.com, or us on Twitter, LFCTransferroom as well. Make sure to subscribe as well. More videos today, previewing the Brighton match in the midweek, previewing Man City on the weekend, player analysis, tactical analysis. Your one-stop shop for anything Liverpool related is right here, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. I've been Jack. This has been the LFC Transfer Room.